Oh, here we go, meat train.
Oh, and Strowman blowing through Vinci, and now face to face with Gunther. They had a classic matchup for the Intercontinental Championship a number of weeks ago. And Kaiser caught by Strowman.
Plucked out of thin air.
Incredible power by Strowman. Vinci to the top rope. And Strowman with a big backdrop tag made. Here comes Ricochet. Ricochet off the top rope, cross body. Again, Roman Reigns is here. We will hear from Roman live later on tonight. Ricochet sends Vinci flying. And now the high-octane offense of Ricochet.
Just once again breaking all of Einstein's laws of physics in one match.
Ricochet top rope. That flying forearm takes Vinci down, and Ricochet is on fire. Wow, standing shooting star, cover now. Hook of the leg, is it enough? And here comes Ricochet, launched by Strowman. The Imperium take it out. Man, I love this team of Strowman and Ricochet.
And that chemistry building weak. Oh.
What are you always doing here, huh? What are you always doing here? This is their fight. Hey, what are you doing? You just pushed up. You just pushed up.
Vinci did not even move Strowman.
I don't care how much of a powerhouse Vinci is. Nobody can match the power of Braun Strowman.
And a clothesline turning Kaiser inside out. Now Strowman and Ricochet working together as a team.
Monster bomb time, Cole.
Kaiser's up. Going for the monster bomb.
Kaiser desperately trying to over-rotate and get out of that monster bomb to no avail.
And Ricochet gonna climb onto the top of the shoulders of Strowman. This is incredible. Ricochet. Oh, my Lord, off the shoulders of Strowman. Cover, hook of the leg. What a win.
Here are your winners, the team of Braun Strowman and Ricochet!
How impressive was that?